What's good, football fans? Back at you once again with another video. Now, ever since I decided to actually start making videos on this channel, I've been wondering what exactly would be my first watching film session on this channel. How about take a look at the top 5 pass rushers from the last 10 years and just go through some of the All-22 film from just last year. And I just want you guys to know that I might be new to talking on this channel, but I am definitely not new to talking on YouTube. I've been over here for 15, 16 years now. And I figured I could incorporate some of the styles from my other channel into this channel a little bit broader scale. And those that are familiar with my videos and watch my videos know that I'm not the biggest X's and O's guy, but I love to watch film. That said, let's just jump right into this. So, okay, here are the top 5 pass rushers of the last 10 years. At number 5, Von Miller. Now, in Von's career, he has 123.5 sacks overall in 161 games. But in the last 10 seasons, he has 93.5 sacks in just 130 games. Keep in mind that he only played 9 seasons. In 2020, he missed the entire season when he was hurt. Now, watching Von's film sometimes is like watching poetry in motion. Now, look what he does to Andrew Wiley here of Kansas City. Now, in his first sack, he makes a move outside, but then rolls back inside, and there's nothing he could do. That's a sack. I mean, that's beautiful if you ask my opinion. But Wiley's just not equipped to stop that. And here's why he's not equipped to stop that. Watch this. Another sack, completely different. Instead of going inside, he pushes outside and goes around him. But if you see him, he kind of stabs at Wiley with his one arm and then just pushes around him, and there's nothing Wiley could do. The speed is there. He just cannot stop that. Once he turns around him right there, it's over. And he pretty much does the same thing here against Pittsburgh. Once he gets around him with that elbow, it's over. Von has violent hands as well. And the Rams left tackle just had no chance in this play right here. I mean, Von just pushes him off balance to begin with and then just bull rushes past. It's odd when you see a man that much bigger than another man and then he just gets manhandled. But that's what happens when you're going against probably the best pass rusher in the business right now. On this play right here, he just leaves this man not knowing what the world just happened. He just makes one stab in his chest and then just around he goes. I mean, 75 had no chance right there. He just, yeah. What in the world was he doing? I mean, watch, he just gives up. Watch him. Like right here, he's like, oh. Now, don't get me wrong. Von is a complete freak coming off this edge, but this is about the worst effort I've ever seen right here trying to defend it. There has yet to have been an answer to violent hands and speed on the edge like Von Miller has. He gets there because that's what he's supposed to do. The dude is just nasty. Number 4 on the list, Justin Houston, who actually has 111.5 sacks in 163 games total in his career. But in the last 10 years, he has 96 sacks in 131 games. Justin Houston is one hell of a pass rusher, and he's also a great opportunist. Whenever he sees the moment, he seizes it. And this is just a picture-perfect stunt right here, too. Like, watch how perfect that goes. He holds on to his man just long enough for the other defender to come in and him to be able to roll right off of that block and into the sack. They really pulled one over on 75 right here, though. Great play. Great execution by this defense. And as I was just saying, Justin Houston is ever the opportunist. One man misses and he steps up and makes the hit. And the ball pops out too. Little bonus. Houston has some pretty good power rushes, and he shows it right here against Tampa Bay. And he's able to get Tom Brady right there. Not a whole lot of effort right here either. He just bull rushes his way in and Tom ducks and takes it. This is just a great blitz by the Ravens right here, and Houston gets in there and just makes the hit he needs to. But as you see, they bring 4 men to that side of the line right there, and Tampa Bay's line just cannot hold on. Overloading the left side of that line just blew this play completely up. And Brady could have let go of that ball. He should have. This play here, Jacoby Brissett looks downfield. He checks at least 2, maybe 3 different guys in this play right here. And ever the opportunist, here comes Justin Houston for another sack. Crazy thing is, if you concentrate on where he's at, you see his man just kind of lets him go and he goes and makes the hit. And then sometimes those hands, that speed, that balance he plays with, that freaking power he uses is too much. And he just gets to the quarterback. That spot right there, he's able to cause a nice turnover. Just real quick, anybody that's looking for an online sports book, mybookie.ag is the place for you to be. This season, they are the primary sponsor of the channel. So if you like to make online bets and you're looking for a new place to go do it, I'm telling you guys, mybookie.ag is the spot for you. They have an online casino as well, but they're the only place that I've laid bets with the last, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years online. And I've won tons of money from these guys. And if you decide to do it, you'll be helping me in the process as well. You'll find the link down in the description bar, and I'm gonna put it in the comments as well. Click on that link and you can use either Philip Hughes or HTTR for life as the promo code. Make sure you do that so they know that I sent you. Number 3, Aaron Donald, who actually has only played 9 seasons and he missed a whole boatload of games last year, but he has 103 sacks in those 9 seasons over 138 games. Now, when it comes to hand moves and movements and pass rushing moves, it's really hard to beat Aaron Donald. The man plays with powerful arms and violent hands, and I'm telling you, you don't really need to say a whole lot more. And sometimes he just technically just beats his man around the edge. I mean, look at this right here. Just 2 little hand shots, and he's around his guy. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. But that's how good Aaron Donald is. I mean, he just makes mincemeat out of whoever you put in front of him. This man right here, he just pushes right into him, knocks his center of gravity back, and then pulls him over and runs around him. It didn't really matter if he got to him or not in this play. Kyler Murray was afraid as he could be in that play, and who could blame him? And sometimes the linemen even hold him, and he still gets around. As soon as his left elbow goes into that man's side and he turns, he's done for. Right there, he's already done for. Watch it again. As soon as he gets his elbow in there, he's done for right there. 73, the Cowboys lineman, he's done for right there. I mean, he doesn't even realize it yet, and he's done for right there. The man's already made his move inside, and the play's already over. And this is actually a different play, but it looks almost exactly the same. Watch him come around the edge right here and just completely, as soon as he puts his arm into 77, he's through. He's through there. You'll see him, he'll hook his arm. As soon as that arm's hooked, you'll see that left arm right there, it's hooked. As soon as that's hooked, that lineman is beat. It's like a dance that he cannot lose unless that quarterback gets rid of it quicker. But Aaron Donald just makes you wonder how these linemen could outweigh him by 30 to 40 pounds, and he's able to just push his way right through them. I mean, just right through their leverage and into the quarterback. Number 2, Chandler Jones, who has 106 sacks in 140 games. Now, he also has 112 sacks overall in 154 career games with 3 different teams. And Jones is big, strong, and smart. And just like Justin Houston, he's also very opportunistic. He will stand his ground and wait for the quarterback to move to make his play. And if you're a lineman and you got to cover this guy, you need to make sure you hold on to your block, because he will spin his way out of it, whatever the case may be, and make the play. The 68's just left standing here at the end of this play with short arm syndrome. And then sometimes he just sticks his arm in there, and he's too damn powerful to do anything. He's able to command the whole play by just grabbing his guy and pushing him forward a little. Honestly, he's helped out a little bit here too, as Herbert walks right into him. This play right here, he fakes like he's going to go outside, but then just stands straight up with him and tries to push on him, waits for a moment. Herbert walks right into sack number 2. Chandler Jones should definitely thank number 90 for this play, because he pushed his man back into Herbert, and Herbert had to move out the way, and when he did, he fell right into Jones's arms. Sack. Now, could you imagine being number 68 in this game? I mean, he got beat over the top, around the side, around the middle. He didn't hold on to his man good enough, and here he goes again. In all honesty, though, this is probably more like a 2 or 3 man sack right here. And coming in at number 1, Cameron Jordan, who has 106.5 in 160 games. And over the span of his career, he has 115.5 in 192 games. Now, Cameron Jordan's a guy who may not jump off the page at you, but when you see him play, he does everything good. Maybe he doesn't have the best pass rushing moves. Maybe he's not the most powerful or the strongest. Maybe he's not the fastest, but at the end of the day, there he is making sacks. This right here, he's showcasing his speed to power bull rush right here, and it's a great move, pushes that tackle right back into the quarterback, and he makes the sack. This play almost played out like almost like a double stun or something, but they stun it right there and they work back in the other way, and then he's able to come out this side and make the play. I know number 63 had to ice up after this game. He had to be hurting. Big defensive edge players with violent hands do big things. Watch his hand movement on this play right here. You know, number 72 tries everything he can do to make this play, but those hands are just moving. Look, chop, 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 chop. Just look at that hand work. Dot, 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 dot. 72 is just not able to put any leverage on him at all. This play right here was just a bad protection play turned into a broken play where Geno Smith's just trying to get out of there to save his life. He should have thrown the ball away right there, but he didn't. He tucked back inward, and yeah, he took the sack. The game is full a lot of really good pass rushers right now. You know, the Bosa brothers are really good. You got a lot of up-and-comers that are coming around. These 5 right here, though, have been able to do it over the last decade. I think that most would agree that the most dominant player on this list is Aaron Donald, who's only played 9 seasons so far, hasn't even put in 10 years yet. So after he puts in 10 years, maybe he jumps to number 1 in next year's list. You also look at a guy like Von Miller, who's missed a bunch of games, but he has a ton of sacks anyway. But at the end of the day, Cameron Jordan has the most sacks over the last 10 NFL seasons. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. Y'all take it easy. Peace.